Commercial Business Council and High People proudly present the 40 Days 40 Fintechs Initiative, a game-changing platform under the Include Everyone program, spotlighting the innovative technologies that are shaping the future of financial inclusivity across Africa. As part of our expansion across the entire Commercial region, we are bringing the 40 Days 40 Fintechs to Zambia and Malawi. This edition is all about highlighting the trailblazers using financial technology to break down digital barriers and empower lives across Zambia and Malawi.
I'm Tetiwe Nzimah, the proud founder of Kiddies Commute. Kiddies Commute is a tech-enabled platform which enables parents to have a peace of mind and us being able to provide a safe and reliable commute for their child, be it to school or be it to any other destination. We do understand that lives have become busy and the lives of our children have even become busier. And as such, it is so hard for parents to be able to manage their career lives or juggle their day-to-day activities, as well as align to the activities of their children. And that's where we come in as Kiddies Commute. Now, the genesis of Kiddies Commute comes from a couple of years when I stayed in the Copperbelt, raised by my parents in a small town called Chilabombwe. And my mom then ran a daycare and primary school. Having helped her with the operations, we could see how the taxi drivers then, as we did not have any ride-hailing services, would literally drive the children carelessly so that they could go back to the rank and be able to make more money. Fast forward, I moved into Lusaka, and the situation was even worse. Issues like traffic, careless driving, overloading of the children, accidents, and just kidnapping cases was on the rampant. That struck a chord in me, and there began the journey of Kiddies Commute. We did start off with a small pilot project of just trying to understand the pain points. And at the heart of it all, we realized that it was not just a transportation service that the parents needed, but they needed to have a peace of mind. And so we had to look deep within to see what are the key elements that we can put into our solution to ensure that the parents have a peace of mind knowing that their children are having a safe and reliable commute, be it to any destination or to and from school. So we have come up with an application, and on that application, as we onboard our drivers to be a part of our system or of our business, we heavily vet them. And by heavily vetting them, we have partnered with the Road Transport and Safety Agency to assist us with that. So what then happens is we're able to check their records. How long have they been driving? What has been their track record like? Do they have any criminal records? Because it's very, very important. Thereafter, we run them through our own personalized training so that they learn things like defensive driving, how do they handle the kids. Every child that we get to have in our care comes from different backgrounds and, of course, is of a different character. So you need to understand every child that way. So that's the side of the drivers. On the side of the parents, they're able to then create a profile on the app. They should be able to also build their own database of their children and any dependents that they would want to have on their profile. That is very important in the case that when they book a ride, they should be able to specify how many children are actually going to be on that particular ride. If it is the whole family, they'll then indicate that it is the whole family, and will be able to know that this ride is supposed to have 4 or 5 children. And even the options that will come thereon during their onboarding service will be able to show them the cars that will be able to accommodate the particular number of children that we're supposed to pick. Once they do that, they're able to also have their distance calculated and their fare calculated, which then leads them to our payment gateway. They have options to pay via mobile money or pay online with their bank account. We really strive to do away with cash payments, and everything is digitalized in that way. Once they have paid and they've confirmed the order, That request then goes to the driver, and the driver will be then scheduled to pick up the child. The parent is able to track the ride from the time that the child is picked up till the time that they are dropped off. And if they feel they have any issues at any point, they are at liberty to communicate with our support team and will be able to step in and ensure that everything goes on smoothly. Some of the challenges that we do face in the area of fintech, of course, is mentorship and networking. Access to funding continuously becomes an issue, and just getting into the right spaces and being understood for the solution that you are trying to provide. So it is met with a lot of rigidness from the users, but we hope that we should be able to also get funding so that we're able to put into the sensitization of the importance of integrating the fintech into our solution. I really would like to appreciate such initiatives as the 40 Days, 40 Fintechs initiative, as this really just spotlights and gives us a platform as thriving startups in the fintech space to have a greater or a broader market space. It also gives us an opportunity to grow our market reach, opportunities there for networking as well. And it also just helps build up a healthier ecosystem where we are all able to come through, connect, network with one another, and get to understand what we're all doing and how we can complement and possibly collaborate to ensure that we all continue growing, and also ensuring that fintech, of course, is greatly being enhanced in the developing countries particularly.
This financial inclusion revolution is presented in partnership with Level 1 Project, Infitex, Cyber PLC Academy, and the Moduloop Foundation, with generous support from the Gets Foundation. Follow hashtag 40 Days 40 Fintechs and hashtag Level 1 Project and be part of building a brighter financial future for all.